channel. I'm going to be showing you how to create a galaxy background, and I've continued to use this page in Gnomes in the Neighborhood by Denise Klett. I've already done a couple snow tutorials for you, and I thought it would be great to carry on a series of tutorials using this page, so I thought I would come and give it a galaxy background. So I'm going to be using blues, purples and pinks. This is a requested tutorial. I was asked to please show how I would go about doing a galaxy background. So I'm using Neocolor IIs. The same principles can be applied with Inktense pencils or even regular pencils. I just found Neocolor IIs are fun, and this paper is very good for water-based medium. So let's go ahead and get started. So you are going to need a black Prismacolor or black Polychromos or just any regular black pencil, and what we're going to do with the black is just really come and outline along our picture illustration. Okay, and we do this so that we don't get any Inktense or Neocolors onto our page, onto what we've already colored. Okay, so now that we've gone and outlined all the trees, we're going to come in next to it with our black Neocolor II, and we're just going to put in our black. And the pencil is just used to outline because at least it helps you get up and close, and you can stay within the lines. So I'm coming in with my Prussian Blue and right where my black is, this is just going to help me blend out my black into my night sky so that it's not completely black, but that it starts to create a beautiful texture and gradient. And don't worry about your Neocolor IIs, they will stretch quite far. So you don't have to be too precious with them. You can go for it. Okay, so now I'm going to bring in my Ultramarine Blue. Okay, now I want some purple in here, so I'm going to put that down there, and I'm going to bring it into here, and I'm going to bring some purple up here. Then I'm going to get some pink. Okay, now this is amongst my lighter colors, and I want it out of there. I want some in here. I want a whole lot here. Now around it I'm going to have my purple. So this one's the purple, which is in my opinion more like a dark pink. So I'm just going to do that. Okay, and then I want this here. And I want some of that there. So I'm just placing this randomly. Okay. Then I'm going back to this purple, which I want in here. And I want it kind of like this. Okay, and then I'm coming back to that ultramarine, which I want in here. Right now, I need to be quite liberal with this because I have this paper. It's going to take on a lot of medium. It's very toothy, so I really do need to be able to get in there and cover this up with beautiful color. Okay, so I want a bit more of the purple here. Now I can add a whole lot of the pink here. And then here I want that blue, that ultramarine blue. And in here. And I can deepen that with that Prussian blue. All right, so now that we've put down all the Neocolors, we're going to leave them out, and what we're going to do is take our water brush and our paper towel, and we are going to activate these. So I'm still seeing bits of picture that don't have okay, so squeeze your water brush, make sure it's nice and wet, and what we're going to do with this is we're going to make sure that we have enough water to really bleed into each other. We don't want to, we want the water to blend for us. So and you're just going to have your water and you're just going to dab in and out. So because my color is quite thin, I'm just picking up more of the pink off the actual crayon and dabbing it into my galaxy. And as you can see down here where it's dried, it's quite thin as well. So we'll go back in a few moments and we'll touch this up and we'll deepen the colors that way. So I'm just continuing to build up these layers and create a smooth transition. Okay, so now we're just going to deepen up some of these colors. Okay, so now we're just going to repeat. So now that this has dried, we're just going to come in with some of these darker pinks, and I'm just going to use my water brush and I'm just going to build them up. Now the reason I'm doing this is because I want to create a vibrant galaxy. I don't want my galaxy to be too dull. I've had it before where I haven't gone back in with the colors and brighten them up, and it's been to my disadvantage, and the effect hasn't been the same. Okay, then come in with that purple, and I'm just tapping it in. And what we're also going to do is just find some matching colors, and we're just going to build up the colors with some pencil as well. We want a bit more of this blue. Apologies for the noise. We have some trucks coming past and picking up, sounds like glass. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move to pencils now, and I'm going to deepen up this sky with pencils. Okay, so let's come in with Prismacolors. I've got a Hot Pink, Process Red, and Dahlia Purple. And let's start off with our Hot Pink. And we're just going to work on just building up some of these layers. Now, why am I using Prismas and not polys? Well, I found with the polys it didn't lay down very nicely. It was scratching and it wasn't working with this. So you can try it. You can use polys maybe instead of the Neocolor IIs, but I just found if I put on the polys over the Neocolor IIs, it was giving me a glare and it just didn't look nice, so I didn't like it. Now I'm coming in with my Process Red. Again, you want to go in small circular motions. Alright, let's bring in the Dahlia Purple. Use a Copenhagen blue. And pull out your Indianthrone blue or Dark Indigo. My Dark Indigo is very, very little, so I'm just going to make do with the Indianthrone blue, but I think you could really get away with the indigo blue and it would look really, really lovely. So again, all we're really doing is just blending these colors into each other, deepening their values, so we have a really lovely blend here. Okay, so I'm just alternating between my colors. The same way I laid down the Neocolor IIs, I'm trying to do the same principles with my pencils, and as you can see that this is looking really, really lovely now. And if you really want to lighten up your pinkest area, you can get out your white. And you can really lighten it up. Now, please don't be discouraged. You can do this with polys. I just didn't like the way it looked. That's just my personal opinion. But it will work. You just may need to do a few more layers with it and build it up. So please don't feel I'm writing off polys. I just didn't like them, the reaction I got. But you might find that you like them better, and they might respond differently if you use Inktense pencils. I really love Neocolors, so I need to do more work with them. And this is my Copenhagen Blue in here, and then Indianthrone Blue. Then the Copenhagen Blue. The Dahlia Purple. If you would like to see a galaxy, I will do an Inktense galaxy background for you. And you'll see the principles are very, very similar. So this is my Copenhagen Blue into my Indianthrone Blue. And you can just keep layering this up as rich as you would like, or as much as you would like. Most of the layers in the heart work has been done for us because we've used the Neocolor IIs. Yeah, we just need a bit more of that black. The Dahlia Purple, Process Red. Okay. The Indianthrone Blue here where the black is. And into the Copenhagen Blue. The Dahlia Purple. Over here we want the Copenhagen Blue. The Indianthrone Blue. And we've got the Indianthrone Blue. And the Copenhagen Blue. And as you can see, it looks really, really nice now. It looks better than just leaving the Neocolor IIs. And All right. So this one is the only one that's not working out very well for me. But now I'm going to show you how you can go ahead and use different gel pens to create your, I would suggest a Posca pen and a jelly roll. You can also use a Uniball Signo pen or acrylic paint. And we're just going to make round dots far away, and your little, yeah, just the variety of your stars. You can do that if you want. Okay, and then we're going to use a jelly roll, and we're going to create smaller dots. Strokes like that to illustrate shooting stars. If your paper is crinkled too much from the watercolor, just take an iron and just iron it flat, and that will resolve it quite nicely for you. And there you have it. So if I bring this out for you, using a white Uniball Signo pen, a white Posca pen, and a white jelly roll, you can create stars in your picture and create a lovely galaxy effect. So I hope this tutorial has been helpful. I hope you like it. Be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment below, as this helps support my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.